it turned him into a new man and it gave him life, because our power is a power of the living, right? But these people, they're all dead. Every one of them that you see here.
I got a precept.
Okay.
This is Jeremiah, because read that precept again.
Sure.
This
This is Wisdom of Solomon 13 and 10. But miserable are they, and dead things is their hope, who call them gods.
Up before that.
Oh, up before? Okay, verse 9. For if they were able to know so much that they could aim at the world, how did they not sooner find out the Lord thereof?
Oh, okay. It's like you said something about gold.
Okay, that's in the same verse that I'm reading.
Okay.
Verse 10. That was before.
Oh, okay. So then read that verse.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
my bad.
It says, but miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope, who call them powers, which are the works of men's hands, gold and silver to show art in, and resemblances of beasts, or a stone good for nothing, the work of an ancient hand.
Which is funny because the zodiac signs are animals too. We're looking at their animals as well. This is Jeremiah 10, and I'll start at 19. It says, woe is for me for my hurt. My wounds is grievous, but I said, truly this is a grief. I must bear it. My tabernacle is spoiled, and all my cords are broken. My children are gone forth from me, of me, because Israel has left the Most High and dealt with these other gods, these so-called gods, which were made from the heathens, right? And that's grievous. And you all, and to understand that, just think of your woman sleeping with another man, and you seeing that. It's grievous. That's how the Most High says we're His woman, right? As Israel. It says, my tabernacle is spoiled, and all my cords are broken. My children are gone forth of me, and they are not there, and they are not. There is none to stretch forth my tent anymore, and to set up my curtains. Because I think the scripture says that in the dark, or in the night, we scream in the dark, in the middle of the night. But before time, there was a time when the scriptures were out at all. This truth wasn't out here at all. But you go back to, I think, the apostles' elders, our elders' started in the 60s. So that's when we started.
Yeah.
That's when we started
69.
waking up. 69. That's when we started waking up. Before that, we were all in darkness, man. Due to the worshiping of these other gods. That's what made us in darkness. And then it says, for the pastors are become brutish and have not sought the Lord Yahweh, therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flocks shall be scattered. That was it on that.
A quick precept, because like when we read these scriptures, right? Some brothers in their mind they have like a thought where they think like the ancient world was perfect too. You know, it was just as messed up. I'm not saying all, brother. I'm just saying, sometimes, but it was messed up too, because even the righteous back then, like Jacob, they had to put away their idols to serve the Lord too. I'm going to read the account, right? So it says Genesis chapter 35, verse 2, then Jacob said unto his household and to all that were with him, put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean and change your garments, and let us arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar unto the Most High, who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way which I went. So even the men of the Lord, they had to come to a turning point to serve the power of the living. At one time, if you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna have to put those things away regardless, man.
And I was a Pentecostal.
No.
I wasn't a Pentecostal.
Oh, you were?
Right?
Oh, you were.
And then lift off.
Oh, shit.
And I lift off Jesus Crazy. You know what I mean? Couldn't say nothing about Jesus Crazy, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, man, it's Jesus Crazy right there. What is the color, man? Like the same kind of madness that they come and say. That's why you have to be patient with people. You know what I mean? You can't just give them the axe right away. You have to be persistent and want to hold on to that demigod.
Well, you
right?
gotta be a spiritual surgeon, man.
Gone.
You gotta dissect and cut
Gone.
that garbage out.
Gone.
You gotta cut the cancer out, man.
Right?
And
And
some patient cut that spiritual cancer right the fuck out.
gone. And some surgery it takes longer than some. They're not all the same time limit. You know what I mean? So we have to have patience and don't butcher our brother because he did the wrestling. And Jacob had to wrestle with the angels. Right? Rip up limbs and things.
Yeah. But you know what? 3 means understanding.
Gone.
Right? You say it once, because this is supposed to be simple too. It's not supposed to be so confusing that, you know, if you're sincere, you're sincere, but you break it down once, break it down twice, and after 3, it's like, yo, if a nigga can't get it, we gotta move on.
We gotta move on.
But then you see, right? Even then, even before Jacob, he knew the truth because he had Abraham, he had Isaac, so he knew who he was. That's why the scripture says they shall deceive the very elect. Because the elect at some point,
If it was
you're gonna
possible.
go, if it's possible.
Yeah.
But it
Not
wasn't
possible.
with him. He called back upon it, right? So he's
Yeah.
of the elect.
Con.
So even this deception out here in this world, it's fucking heavy, man. You know, don't let it fool you. You know, I'm just saying.
That's
Quick precept to the point. This is 1 Corinthians 11:32. This is what this is what we're saying for edification. It says, "But when we are judged, right, we are chastened." So that's the experience, right? Starting from when we were in darkness, was chastening his leaders, his prophets, his men, bringing them back, right? And it says, "The chastened of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai in the Revelation, that we may not be condemned with the world." So the point there is chastening, right? It's a different type of chastening from how the world is being chastened. Because it's a come-out chastening. Yeah, this is always our experience. Right to this point, it doesn't stop, right?
So it says, that's in the scriptures say, without roughly paraphrasing, when you're chastised, be cheerful, because of what the elder just said. You know, you're being purged, and we're being chastised so that we're not condemned with this world. Because this world, they're chastised by its missiles, man, which is also damnation, right? Being condemned.
The precept.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 95, Psalms 96, verse 4. For the Lord Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Verse 5. For all gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens.
Everything's spiritual.
So it's Yahweh who made the heavens, man. It's no Allah, it's no Vishnu, it's no Suki, it's no Satan. You know, it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, and he's the only power to be feared.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Another one?
You got another one? Yeah. Okay, go on.
This is Psalms 135, verse 15. The idols of the heathens are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouth, but they speak not.
That's right, yo, who created the Most High? No one created the Most High. So why is he not worthy to be praised? These other gods were created by other man's hands, man. Go ahead.
They have eyes, but they see not.
Come on.
They have ears, but they hear not.
And you know what, Issachar, well, we'll see, you know, that devil right there, they'll leave food in front of it in a golden plate, and when the food, the apple rottens, that's them thinking that idol is eating from that food. What kind of madness is that, man? You're literally, and Jake knows, and they know they're doing madness because when you call them out, they get angry. So I mean, like, you're purposely throwing logic out the window, just so you can serve something that has no life.
Being wicked, man.
Yeah, you're just being wicked.
No reason at all.
For no reason.
Neither is there any breath in their mouth.
Yeah.
They that make them are like unto them.
Which is deep because the breath of the Most High is this truth. Right? This is wisdom. Those gods don't have no wisdom. There's no truth in them. Right?
So is everyone that trusteth in them.
Yes.
Foolishness.
A quick precept to the point.
You know?
Because this is very important, right? This is Isaiah chapter 40. Okay. The point here is made, the whole chapter from the 21st verse down. But just need the point here. It says, right, in the form of a question, have you not known, have you not heard, had it not been told you from the beginning, have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth, right? Hey, this is I mean, if you study the foundations of the earth, hey, that's the other book, by the way, The Secrets of Nature, where he works. Just if you study that alone, you're going to say that's a power. That's what that question is going into, and then you're going to find out that it's Yahweh. Right, and then it goes on, and he's speaking to Israel here.
Demons.
Okay.